going now. I got all kinds of technology on this thing. Sorry for the wind noise if you're hearing any noise at all. Yeah. What? I'm talking to myself. Let's see. This thing on? Okay. Whoop. Sorry about that. A little bit of feedback or something. Hang on. Okay, here we go. Might have a little wind noise on the stream. Sorry about that. Hope you enjoy looking at the bottom of my chin. I'll try to adjust the picture. Oh, that's a little better, but not quite. Okay, and then on the other, this is on the iPhone. And on the other one, I have a GoPro mounted on the handlebars. And that's really probably got a lot of wind noise in it, but we'll see about that later. Anyway, this is where we're riding in the national, what is this called? Spotsylvania Battlefield Park. And Chris is riding ahead of me. A little bit overcast. Well, it's a mix of clouds and blue skies here. And we'll see how long the stream lasts. I'm not sure what the Wi-Fi coverage is in the park here, but we'll find out. Usually we do a couple of laps or a couple of whatever kind of course that we make up here, and the wind noise is probably really bad. Sorry about that. Not too many people here today. Usually you'll see a few during the week, maybe. Birds are out and about. So we're just kind of getting some exercise and testing out our technology. Chris has a GPS. She wanted to see what kind of odometer she could find with an app that she's put on her phone, now on her phone on her bike as well. So we're all kind of connected here, but not quite sure what's the Wi-Fi system in the park. We're not quite sure what we're going to get. In fact, on the live stream here, you might not be getting anything. I have no idea. Just turned it on and let her rip. Talking about not paying attention to the road. Whoops. Is this where we're turning? Okay. We don't do hills, we just go to the hill, turn around. No. Let's just turn around. I'm turning. Whoops, wrong gear. Gotta go back to the old man gear here. Hang on a second. Off the road now. Not prepared for that. Oh boy. I think this is the longest selfie I've ever taken. Okay, now we have a slight incline, so I need to get into it a little bit. A very slight incline, probably like 1.5 degrees. It's a challenge for old people. I left Chris behind. She'll catch up. I made the U-turn sooner. Oh, I need to give her my keys. I have my keys in my pocket. I'll end up losing those somewhere. So we will, if we have video of the forward facing camera from the GoPro, then we'll put that on the YouTube site as well. The family private YouTube site, or I guess it's not private, but it's family and friends. Okay, here we are. Gotta rework my GoPro mount on the handlebars because the bracket I got for, I don't know, $7 or $8 is actually bigger than the handlebar. So the mount is sloppy. So I had to take a couple of pieces of rubber, and actually turned out pretty good because it acts as a shock mount for the GoPro. So again, I have no idea what that shot's going to look like, but it's going to be in HD, that's for sure. 1 mile to the turn. Oh, to here? Okay. Chris is all about carbs and miles. You mean we actually might be able to ride less because we know how many miles we've gone instead of guessing? Well, until the YouTube feed quits, or the phone dies, or the GoPro doesn't work anymore. It's test day. We're live on YouTube, huh? At least I am. Everybody's enjoying looking at my helmet and my head and my chin. Let's see. Oh, we've been on for 9 minutes now. So it took us about 8 minutes to do a mile. That's pretty average or less. Ah, okay. All right, let me see, I'm in 4th gear here. Oh, people. I see people walking. Why is this little incline such a struggle right here? I'm down to 3rd gear.
Down to what?
3rd. Or no, wait, 2nd gear. Does it give you the miles per hour?
Yeah. Hold on, Stagger. 4.5 miles. I was going like 15 miles an hour down.
Oh, nice.
How y'all doing?
All right, how are you?
All right, sir.
Good.
Ma'am.
Okay. We get an update every quarter mile. Ooh. So if we go down to where we turn around at the next hill, then let's see, we will, and come back, we've probably done 3 miles, huh?
Didn't we do it twice last time?
Yeah, we did. Twice.
Oh, we did 20 to 30.
Yeah. So the reason we stop at hills is because we enjoy going down them, but we don't like coming back up. We're not hardcore bikers. There's this one spot that we're at now, the wide open field and no more shade from the trees. And every time we pass through here, the cloud moves aside and the sun starts shining brightly again. See? There it is. It's coming out now. Yeah, a lot of wind noise now, but tearing it up. This is the time you don't want to hit your front brake unless you want to draw attention and have the emergency people show up. Of course, that's why we wear our helmets. You just get to mangle the rest of your body, that's all, except for your head. So we don't use front brakes typically, just as a safety feature. This is the section where you find more people. My camera's probably pointing too far up in the air, but that's alright. The front camera. God, let's see, 2, 4, 6, about 8 cars here. And a few people with kids. Alright. Thank you. So we're going down a decline, and then on the way back in a second we'll be going on an incline. There's a lot of physics involved in this, as you can tell. Saw a park ranger. He was on the side of the road talking to Yogi Bear and Boo Boo. They were having a picnic. Alright, we've reached the turnaround point. As you can see, Chris is heading back. I'm narrating. Chris thinks that I'm talking to her, but I'm not. She's pointing at something in the woods. Must be a wildlife creature. A creature of wildlife. What was it? Huh? Oh, I think she said deer. Oh dear. Yeah, I guess. A lot of dead trees through this area. Looks like more trees that have been leaning and they've been harvested and left. I guess half harvested. Yep. We didn't yield. We just let the guy struggle backing up there. I'll get an update as we go up the hill on our mileage situation here in a second. We're on what's known as Anderson Drive. This is Anderson Drive. I don't know the history of all of the park here, but it's where the Civil War battles were. Some of them were fought. Anderson was probably a leader. To my right, we have Confederate trenches, the Mule Shoe Salient. Where are we? How much, man? 2 miles. We've gone 2 miles. And now the torture begins up the hill with grimaces on our faces as we grit our teeth and fight the good fight of bike riding and incline. Well, not so good a fight, but appropriate analogy on a Civil War battlefield. We haven't decided yet if it's easier to ride on the lower portion of the curve, you know, down at the bottom of the hill as you're going around a corner, or the top part of the curve. So the upper bank or lower bank of the turn. I'll have to get out my NASCAR resource book and see. I think most of these guys ride at the bottom of the embankment. Okay, well, we're back to flat land. We see the cannons just ahead of us. And possibly after one lap, we'll get a, which probably is another half mile. We will take a little water break and then do it again. I'll probably stop the stream. I know, to everyone's disappointment, sorry. But Chris catch up with us here. Another soul bike rider here coming up. Well, I waved, but no wave in response. She's focusing. It's time trial. She's on a time trial. Dragonfly just passed by. Or is it? Oh, here comes Chris. I'll give her a little NASCAR wind advantage here. Let me get in the bumper and propel her ahead in the race. Do a little drafting here. Feel the draft, Mom? Is it? Let me bump your back tire. No, I heard you say deer, so I figured that's what it was, but I didn't see it. Okay, we're getting there.